Good morning, this is Zozo Stockwatch, and this is your Stockwatch morning report. A lot of earnings coming out this morning. Coors, Kite, as you can see listed here, ZBRA, Wayfair, W, VRX, all earnings. Plug, PLUG, came out with earnings this morning. Some earnings for the afternoon, another bunch of earnings coming out. Beat, CALX, ECYT, ENPH, GoDaddy, GDDY, NVAX, and as you can see, ZGNX. So a lot of earnings for the afternoon to come. We have gold slightly up this morning, copper slightly down. Oil is up this morning. WTI oil is up this morning. USO is moving up this morning. eBay was an underperform at Mizuho this morning. FGEN price target raised to 75 from 50 at Jefferies. Amazon buy rated at Mizuho for price target of $1,250. As we said, USO was at the highs pre-market. WFC, some negative articles coming out on Wells Fargo this morning and last night. Time Incorporated beat on earnings. Some other information that came out, we have MNK, they beat by 12 cents, but they missed on revenue. Netflix price target raised to $215 at Piper. USCR, US Concrete, missed by 32 cents, but the revenues were in line on USCR. Gale entered into merger agreement with Celes Life Sciences Group. That's on Gale, G-A-L-E. And let's see what other news I have for you this morning. JetBlue partners with Gladly for customer service for air travel. Not big news there for JetBlue, but some news out there. Next up, we have LMT initiated overweight at Morgan Stanley. Discover Channel upgraded buy at Pivotal Research. CTSH upgraded buy at Berenberg. Mylan launches Avanza in India. Some other earnings that came out. Gold was at the highs last time I looked. Zebra Technologies earnings per share of $1.51, beat by 3 cents. Revenue of $897 million, beats by 19 million for ZBRA, Zebra Technologies. EMCI misses by 13 cents, missed on revenue. VRTU misses by 2 cents, beats on revenue. ENDP beats by 20 cents, beats on revenue. DNR beats by 2 cents, misses on revenue. VICL Vickle misses by 4 cents, revenues were in line. PRIM earnings per share of 42 cents, beats by 9 cents, revenue of 631.2 million, beats by 51.4 million. MTLS misses by a penny, misses on revenue. CABO misses by 39 cents, misses on revenue. STE beats by 5 cents, beats on revenue. ARMK earnings per share in line, misses on revenue. LOXO earnings per share miss. CVS earnings per share and revenue beat for CVS. Next up, we have ZTS earnings per share in line, revenue beat. HSIC beats by a penny, beat on revenue. Dean Foods misses by 10 cents, misses on revenue. We had VRX gapping up earlier this morning. We'll take a look at that in a moment. NXTM downgraded hold at Jefferies. Plug's earnings per share and revenue miss for Plug, PLUG. RXII advanced immuno-oncology pipeline by selecting 2 compounds for development and sourcing. So RXII out with some news. NVLN earnings per share of minus $1.15. Coors came out. Michael Kors came out with earnings exceeds first quarter guidance. raises full year outlook, and Michael Kors is up this morning. AGIO missed by 22 cents, beats on revenue. More information on Plug, misses by 4 cents, and they missed on revenue. Wayfair, which was up in the pre-market, beats by 20 cents, beats on revenue for Wayfair. A lot of shorts in that name, W. Core, as I said, was gapping up. Some syndicate news. BIOA announces underwritten offering of common stock. BMRN offering a 450 million senior. COTV secondary public offering. ESNT filed 424B5, 5 million shares. NEOS Therapeutics earnings per share in line, misses on revenue for NEOS. And some other earnings that came out, we have TA Travel Center misses by 13 cents, misses on revenue. VTNR misses by 4 cents, beats on revenue. BLRX beats by a penny. BETR earnings per share in line, beats on revenue. GTN earnings per share of 97 cents. ATRS beats by a penny, beats on revenue. And just scrolling through, VYGR misses by 12 cents, misses on revenue. Sealed Air SEE misses by a penny, beats on revenue. And then some top upgrades downgrade. CEO upgraded by at Goldman Sachs. CTSH upgraded by Berenberg. Tesla upgraded by at Argus. Tesla upgraded by at Argus. TWLO upgraded overweight. UPS upgraded buy at Citi. VREX upgraded neutral at JP Morgan. Some top downgrades. BZ Homes downgraded neutral. DBD downgraded neutral. Depot downgraded neutral. NE downgraded hold. NMIH downgraded neutral. TCRD downgraded hold. Some top initiations you see on our recent IPO. AKCA initiated buy, initiated outperform, initiated outperform, initiated outperform, and those names are Stifel, Wells Fargo, BMO, Cowen. Amazon initiated with the buy, like we said, at Mizuho. eBay initiated underperform, Mizuho. Google initiated buy at Mizuho. Twitter initiated underperform at Mizuho. ETRM beats by 2 cents, misses on revenue. LGIH beat by 13 cents, beats on revenue. CCLP beat by 6 cents, beat on revenue. ZYNE downgraded neutral at HC Wainwright, price target 7, that's at ZYNE. Tesla was up pre-market on that upgrade. IONS Pharmaceuticals misses by 5 cents, beats on revenue. STML misses by 18 cents, beats on revenue. Some active trading going on in VRX. And we'll look through and see if there's any other outstanding earnings for you. M was up pre-market. Deutsche Bank had some positive comments for Macy's. And let's see if there was anything else. Nope, that's it for the main news that came out. And now we'll take a look at your futures. For the futures this morning, we have the Dow futures down about 21 points, the S&P futures down about 3 points, and the Nasdaq futures down about 6 points. In case you're wondering what this color is, that's the color of red. We haven't seen that in a while since the Dow has been making record highs. But this morning we have a little bit of weakness in the futures. And now we'll go ahead and move into the calendar for today. And this is courtesy of the Trade Exchange. And we had the NFIB Small Business Optimist Index come out already. 10 a.m. we have the JOLTS number coming out. I believe Janet Yellen looks at this number. The big number for me today is the 4:30 API crude oil data. So keep an eye on oil around 4:30 p.m. for that API. You do have some numbers coming out from China this evening at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's some of your economic information for Tuesday, August 8th. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the SPY this morning, and we'll go ahead and line our chart. This is a 5-minute chart of the SPY with a 55 EMA exponential moving average on it, pre and post market. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the SPY. It looks like, that 48 level currently is resistance, and that's why I have a red line there. And we'll go ahead and line our chart for some support. And we have to say down here at the bottom here, we have some support, and that's at 247.50 currently. We'll call that for now. That's what we're holding right now. Then we'll go down to, we'll call it, and I'll show you these lines better in a moment once I get them on the chart. But I'm kind of lining them live for you so you can get a feel for how I line my charts on the SPY. You see these dips that we have, so I count that, and then down here I'll just keep a line there, 246, we'll call it 246.40. Okay, and let's go ahead and show you these better now. Alright, so it looks like, we have resistance at that 247.90, 248 we'll call it. We have support currently at 247.50, 247.45. If we do break that, looks like the next support is around that 247.20 area, right about in here. I'm not going to draw a line for that one because 247 seems a little more important, so we'll call it 247.10. Then after that, we have a push down here of 246.65. And then after that, we have 246.40, 246.50 area. So that's some of your areas that you may want to watch on the SPY today. This white line you see here, this is a yearly VWAP. This goes all the way from January up until now. So it looks like that 247 is off the daily chart VWAP, a volume weighted average price, and that's around that 247 area. So that could be, if that comes into play, that could be an important area for the SPY. So let's go ahead and look at some stocks that are gapping up and moving up this morning, and we'll do that off of the 2-minute chart here. FGEN, they had earnings last night too, and then they got the upgrade this morning. So this is a very strong stock. And let me bring over the daily for you too. This stock closed at $33.40 on FGEN, and now it's pushing up to 54. So I don't know if that one's going to be on my list to trade today. It's up so much. Next one up, we have ESPR. This one is up on 49,000 shares. TWLO, that had earnings. And we'll go ahead and bring that daily chart over again. That stock had closed at $30.53, and we're currently trading around $35 on TWLO. So you see that big push up after hours. WIN, only 100 shares. Michael Kors, big gap up. Here's the daily. That stock closed at $37.23, and now it's pushing up to $42 on Michael Kors on their nice earnings report. Let's see, VERI 100 shares, ETRM 100. EGLE had earnings last night, and that stock moved up. So keep some shippers on watch. If you look at my previous video, stocks on watch, I had SINO, SINO, GLBS, SBLK, some of the names, and of course EGLE. And GNK was another one I was thinking of watching for today. LLC, let's check this one out. This one looks like a continuation move from yesterday. Currently 22,000 shares, so that one is making a big move. That one was closed at 546, currently at 590. Next up, let's take a look at VRX. You see the big pop after the earnings came out this morning, moved back down, so it's holding this 1525 area, and now it's testing the highs pre-market on VRX. So VRX looks like it might be in play today. GAL is a merger, so GAL is gone, history. Let's see if there's anything else. XNET, this one popping this morning, looks like $4 is giving it some resistance. 14,000 shares traded. Next one up, we have XTNT, and that's over 3,000 shares traded, so, and approaching that 95 cents. This one was on my stocks watch list for yesterday, last night too. Vonage, excuse me, pop on earnings. Only 2,500 shares traded currently, though, light shares currently. This one, ENDP, trading over 400,000 shares so far today, and looks like it got as high as $10.30. Currently, at 9.85, so you might want to keep this one on watch. This is one that had taken a hit. Was down to 9.31, and you see the daily was very weak, and so you might get some shorts trapped in this name today. What else do we have? RL, Ralph Lauren, looks like it's trading up pre-market. Some stocks that are down. GWPH, this stock closed at around 115 and now trading 109. Plug, like we said, this stock is trading down. This was on my stocks to watch list. I guess no longer now. BSTG was another one on my stocks to watch list, but this one's trading down right now, but it had a nice run. This was the daily chart from yesterday. Tried to push up through that 65 cents, couldn't do it, and a little bit of profit taken in that name. Mankind down today after their earnings. RUN had earnings last night. That stock is down. Dean Foods down, gapping down. SEAS gapping down on their earnings. Depot on that downgrade, gapping down. So some names showing some weakness this morning, and let's go ahead and just give you a look at the USO. You see, we'll look at that at a 5-minute. USO trying to get above this $10.15 area. So far, no luck on that. GLD was trading up. We got up to the 120 and 25 cents. Currently pulled back from that. Gold looks like GLD. It's in play maybe today. And let's look and see if the dollar's trading yet. Just kind of, dots on a chart right now. Let me see if there's anything else. Teva is on a lot of people's watch list for a turnaround today, so keep your eye on Teva. And lastly, I think this Twilo, Twilo might be in play today. Let's look at AAOI, see that one gap down, nothing much there right now. And I guess VRX making new highs in the pre-market on VRX. All right, this has been Zozo Stock Watch Early Morning Market Report. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day trading. Watch for my stocks to watch video for tonight. Thank you so much.